Welcome to the Vexxed Uncensored podcast hosted by me, Saint, and Mo Vader. You'll be listening to us dive into taboo topics, celebrity news, discussing what's got us so vexed this week. Listen to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor, wherever you listen to your favourite podcast. Now let's get into the show.
Vexxed Uncensored presents Saint Remastered. The album features 11 Dolby restored tracks, written from 2011 to 2021 by Saint. It boasts an R&B pop sound with multi-octave vocals. Listen everywhere now.
Vexxed Books are proud to introduce Starlight, Refim's Revenge, the new sci-fi adventure novel starring Fox the enigmatic space station engineer and his new posting aboard a luxury starliner, the Starlight Express. He meets devastating foes and finds glorious new discoveries and friends in a turbulent story about faith in difficult times. Pre-order your copy today exclusively from Amazon. Get next day, Prime delivery on launch day, the 10th of December 2023. Copies will be available in over 12 countries, including the United Kingdom, Japan, the Netherlands, and more. Available in paperback, hardback, and on the Kindle app. The official audiobook will be released early 2024. I'll now hand things over to Mo and Saint. Enjoy the show.
Welcome back to Vexxed Uncensored with me, Saint,
And me, Mo Vader.
on this rainy day in London. Yeah, so other than the impending snow, what's been going on in your world in the last month?
Oi.
Whenever it was the last we were, recording.
It's been constant and absolute ups and downs.
Oh,
Don't know whether I'm coming or going or coming.
That's what she said.
Hey, there's the first one of the show.
Yeah, at the end of the year it could be mucky sometimes.
I hate it.
Hate it.
Do you know what? I don't know. Imagine the last 3 months of the year was removed out of the year.
Yeah.
So that's it. 1 year's 9 months. Would that make an actual difference? Or would it still be the last 3 months of transition to the new year?
It would make winter a majority of the year. Because it would be the first 3 months and then like 2 extra months. 5 months of winter. So it would knock the most of the winter ain't even here yet. This is the end of November.
Yeah.
It's not, I think, a winter until like the 12th of December, if I'm right, officially.
Really?
The winter solstice, like the 12th of December. So people think it's like, oh, we're winter now. No, this is autumn still. So got a couple more weeks of the leaves falling.
Yeah.
And then, bare trees.
That's a slip and fall hazard. So make sure you keep your
coat, because it's not coating.
keep your local authority nice and nice and competent. If you slip and fall out there, your streets hasn't been swept.
No salt.
Then
they don't know what to do with winter, and the ain't snowing. I'm like, already, fuck's sake, that's gonna slow things right down too early. So I'm like,
yeah.
But it is what it is,
It is. How's your month been?
Can't remember, I honestly just can't keep back. We've been off because I had like a tooth issue. You can't be doing podcasts when you've got like a wisdom tooth that wants to be pulled. So it's one of them ones. So I've had to push a lot of things back. But my book's on pre-order. Starlight, Refim's Revenge is on pre-order, so people can pre-order that.
It's really good. It's actually really good.
I can't wait just to get it and hold it, But and go see the All On Me music video. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So been off, but not really. But yeah.
It's the first of the. It's not. The date isn't the first of the month, but this is going to be the first. Fuck you. Of the month in terms of the shows.
Yeah, the Christmas episodes will be coming soon.
Yeah. Come to think of it, if we've had the month off, are we jumping into a new season now, or are we
After
Finishing
Christmas,
up.
we
Oh,
will,
after
for sure. We usually do a New Year's Eve one, I think. We've done a New Year. We don't mean to, but I feel like we have maybe done a couple.
Yeah.
Or maybe a couple's come out on New Year's. But yeah, we always do a Christmas special. It's usually filmed, but I don't know about that this time. We'll have to see. But yeah, we'll definitely do one.
Film it. Get some prozzies in. Get a bit of gear.
Get a bit of gear.
Fucking get a package. I had too much fun. I pissed myself.
That's it. Let's get into some topics, shall we?
Let's
There's
go.
a lot, There's a lot.
Yeah.
Now for the hottest topics.
Amazon to sell Hyundai electric cars online in 2024.
Okay.
So, let me just start by saying, fuck electric cars, fuck Greta Thunberg, fuck all of this net zero business, fuck it categorically.
Killing us, they're murdering us.
Freedom of choice, free will. This will tie into one of those things I brought up in the past where motorists, combustion engine motorists,
Traditional motorists.
yeah, a proper car,
Yeah.
driven by a proper man, right?
A car.
We're gonna be charged
What is it?
paper money.
Remember them little cars you get in when you're little and it's like red and yellow?
Oh yes.
That's basically what
Yes.
everyone's like riding around in almost. Might as well be the Flintstones.
Listen, the UK is going to move towards pay per mile
Yeah.
if you are driving a
Because
combustion
you could just
engine.
lock your friggin' electric down and put like a meter in someone's house where they only let you you can only get so far.
Yeah,
Where with the original shit, you can get people own petrol stations. You can arrange it. You can get it. It's electric's not physical.
an irony of moving to electricity, you have to source that electricity from somewhere.
By burning coal.
Burning coal, nuclear energy,
So we do it.
yeah, hydrogen
The
gas.
solar power is nowhere near what they say. Try and make it out to be. Same with the turbines and shit. It's not they're not taking as much as they could.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they want more land to do that, and they want our land. Anyone, not our land, but anyone who owns land, they want to be able to do that.
Yeah, they're gonna manifest destiny.
Drive you all into cities and buy up all the land and
I've
say
remembered
it's
it.
this, say it's that.
I've remembered it. Manifest destiny. A couple shows ago, we was discussing a particular
Colonization.
yes, a particular skirmish happening somewhere around the world,
Yeah.
and manifest destiny.
Man.
All the greats have done it.
So they say. Oh God.
All of them.
Pray for Palestine. Pray for Palestine.
Pray for.
It's crazy.
And it's funny. We say Palestine. I've heard out there a younger person calling it Palestine. Oh, Palestine.
Not Palestine.
Yeah, Palestine. Deutschland.
Oh Lord. Someone get him a dictionary. Thesaurus. Yeah. Electric cars on Amazon. Well, okay, you can order your new microwave and your new Hyundai.
Yeah.
Next day delivery, Amazon Prime. Which you can also order Starlight. The next day delivery, Amazon Prime. They're paying us this time. They're paying us. Yeah.
Producers, please leave the coughing in. Leave it in.
Yes.
Put a little strap line on the bottom. This is me.
Who even drives Hyundais anyway?
Cab drivers and police officers.
Oh, there you go. Right. Next topic is okay. Kim Kardashian is GQ magazine's 2023 Man of the Year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She's
did a cover
transgender?
shoot. No. Nope. She's just the Man of the Year.
Well, her stepdaddy
what-
set the trend.
And she she's just wearing a suit and with her hair slicked back in at a desk with a phone and dungarees. I'm like, oh,
Do you know what? Emperor Palpatine has to be stopped.
she's just who's that, Kris Jenner?
Yeah. This is ridiculous now.
Yeah, they're just trying where's your dignity, GQ magazine? Where's your prestige? Where's that gone?
It's like 3/4 of an arm's length shoved right up the butt of BlackRock for these ECG ratings. Because this is ridiculous.
It's just agenda.
Gender.
You know? And it's just like, obviously, she's not a man. She don't know what it's like to be a man. Again, even women are talking about the female to male transgender people talking about, oh my God, look, how hard is it to be a man? And they're crying and wanting to commit suicide because what it's like as a man.
One did.
You know?
One actually did.
One did, yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, even women are speaking up, saying like, yeah, we can't understand what men go through. So it's like for her to be the man of the year, men are just like, you don't just keep trying us. Like, it doesn't matter if you're straight, gay, hermaphrodite. If you're a man, then you should be offended.
Yeah.
Because, it just makes no sense. But at the same time, you've got the shows like RuPaul's Drag Race, where it's against female impersonators, female impersonators, and that goes. But, you know what I mean? So they use that as leverage to say, well, straight men or gay men have been dressing up as women for years.
Were we this?
Mocking us, you know?
Were we this outraged when Thingy got Woman of the Year?
Oh, well, we didn't care. We're not. The women were like, what? Bitch, what? Put a real woman on.
Not on my ovaries.
Yeah. Not on my period.
Oh, shit. Do you know, the whole last 2 minutes of this is actually a slur. I've said not on my ovaries, not all XYs.
We do not discriminate against women or transgender people on this show.
I discriminate against
all of you.
All of you. Human beings.
Yes.
That's it. As long as you're a human being.
Human beings. Yeah.
And you can be a top or a bottom, I don't give a shit. You could be like legs.
Down, left or right.
Yeah. You could be torso, no legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, piece of shit. Yeah. You could be legs, legs and head. Yeah,
half
piece
nostrilled,
of shit.
You know, hearing out of one side, hopping on one leg. We don't mind.
I don't like. It kind of makes sense because it's been about 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
That the Sith Empire hasn't been in like broad mainstream news.
It's in their stardom, I guess. They're becoming patchwork now.
Of course, the milk's going bad.
Yeah, and the way they spend their money and how their brands are so bland, and it's also contrite, and they're still doing this show. Who I don't know who watches it because it's probably just them bullying Courtney fighting everyone. Like it's like the same shit, and them like doing apology stories for the men that cheat on them all the time and stupid shit. So,
I wonder why.
Innit? They got more black babies, as many as you can get. There's black Kardashians now that exist, so they've achieved their goal. You know, of infiltration and commoditization.
Technically, because of the whole tyranny of patriarchy.
Yes.
Them's is not no Kardashians. Their mamas is Kardashians.
Not Rob.
Oh, shit.
Has a daughter.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And also the next child he has is going to be black too. This is just a hunch.
Rob's daughter. So that means Rob's daughter is Ray Kardashian.
Dream Kardashian is Black China's daughter with Rob. So she, by father's name, is a Kardashian.
Yeah, but Ray is Senator Ray is Emperor Palpatine's grandchild.
Ray. Who's Ray?
Ray from Rise of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
so
the whole Kardashian clan. It's Star Wars.
Names. I was trying to think, is there one I missed? Was one called Ray? Probably. There probably is.
It's the Sith Empire. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Sith Empire.
I'm telling you, Senator Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine, should I say, murdered Plagueis in their sleep.
Yes.
Took it out, took the name.
Yep.
And then Anakin gobbled up Dooku. You know Dooku? And funnily enough,
Count
Dooku and Kanye West, when you actually look at their heads side by side, they actually have similarly shaped heads.
See?
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is
what I said about Netanyahu and Nosferatu. Not a coincidence. They look alike. They were side by side. They're twins.
And come to think of it, that guy's been, I swear he's been the president of Israel for like 30 years.
That's what I mean. Zionism, it's like just elitism. It's just complete, like, yeah, it's like they're a dictatorship, essentially. But there's supposed to be a democracy in the Middle East, and that's why, America and Britain and because we're bringing democracy to the savages of, it's like, come on now.
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to double check how long he's been president because...
And it used to be about spreading Christianity, but that was dropped a long, long time ago. On their money, it says in God we trust. However, it doesn't say which God. So...
It's true.
you know.
Okay, this makes sense. From 96 to 99, and then again from 2009 to 2021. That's 11 years.
Yeah.
Call me a cunt if my math's off, but when this gentleman became the supreme overlord,
almost 4 terms.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if they have the same democratic system in quotations, it's every 3 years, isn't it? So
No,
some 4. Yeah.
they don't. What they actually have is a kind of Wheel of Fortune map. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune map. Someone plays the kazoo in the background, and they take off a chicken's head, let it run around wherever it lands.
Yep.
That's the vote.
You know?
Bailout. We're gonna give him a bailout.
Place your bets. Yeah, who did that? A few cartoons did that, and it's like, bitch, you know they're doing that kind of thing, back in the scenes to make their decisions, looking up at the stars and going, oh, you know, what did Lucifer teach us? Use what Lucifer taught us.
What is this magnificent appendix swinging from Orion's belt?
Opening the grimoire, casting their, you know, dastardly deeds. You know, there should have been a Halloween episode. we don't do Halloween episodes. How about that?
Yeah, no.
A few prayers, and that's about it.
If an episode has come out on Halloween, that was...
I didn't do my rant,
program.
though. I forgot my annual rant.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Halloween rant.
Just give it to them now.
It's too late now.
They dressed up. They dressed up their kids as sacrifices and had them harass people for bribes of.
Do you know what cracks me up? It's like it's a thing now. Like back in the day, it was for kids. That's the honestly, and party like raves.
Yeah.
That's it. Now it's like people are literally saying Halloween. Oh, fuck Christmas. I'm still in Halloween. Like it's not a thing. It's a fucking like half of you don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? Or where it started from. So what the fuck are you celebrating? And you're proper preparing and like pumpkins still up. I'm like, you lot are demons at this point. What are you celebrating? Death, morbid, horror. You know, all this shit. It's like, wow.
Cthulhu.
I'd take Christmas over that any day. Or Easter, thank you very much. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I don't know where the darkness is coming from, but, you know.
Bring back Passover.
Bring back justice for Passover. Tweet that.
Justice for Passover.
Justice for Passover. But yeah, the Kardashians are just...
Oh shit, that's where we started.
Yeah, the good old Kardashian melody.
You know what? I actually watched the first movie quite recently.
Oh, yes, her top-rated movie.
Yeah, and frankly, for the time, okay, yeah, cool. It didn't age well. It's not great by any standard.
Either. It wasn't at the time.
What was it?
Not really. It was just because, you know, it's just this crazy thing, and yeah.
Oddly enough, I can kind of recall back thinking I was confused because I thought before this, like before that, I don't know this person.
No,
out of nowhere,
she was in that Hollywood family scene anyway. She grew up with the Jacksons. Like, obviously her dad represented OJ, and their families were best friends. They were like in Hollywood. Her first boyfriend was one of the boys from 3T. He took her virginity. It came out, and she said or something.
Yeah.
Literally. So yeah, so they just wanted fame, and that's what Kris Jenner obviously marketed pimped her daughters out for, essentially. You know, and tracked Ray J in like some really shit kind of royalty deal, or scammed them in some way. But yeah, they got
in true Sith fashion. It's impressive, really. As much as
that's the story. Apparently, Kris Jenner's mom did that to her. She taught her from she was young to get like rich men and how to like sell yourself, essentially. But women from some of them eras did that, and they would go as far as dark with it. Like they'd just do anything or teach them how to do like stuff they shouldn't discuss with their daughter, like weird shit.
Well,
you know,
I have to confess, as a man,
right.
I have often heard that, you know, you should say to nice, good-looking women, you know, you should say to them, find you a good man, a good job.
A good job and a good man.
Yeah, so that's
and a good hot dinner.
Hot dinner and a roof over your head. What more can you ask for? Yeah, I'm stammering in that. It's the dark side of the force.
Yeah, they need to stop.
Chris's sixth sense is tingling. She's like, oh, I'm all lamb to the slaughter.
And she'd be like, sell him a deal, sell him a deal.
Well, send him a deal. Send him a fist. Send him a fist.
Yes, fuck him.
Good old Krishan Rock. Well, actually, no. The next topic is Krishan Rock punches Tamar Braxton's backing singer.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why? Just bang that. Boom.
Yeah, so I think it was a concert and then it must have been in the dressing room. So in the dressing room, Tamar's got Krishan Rock there.
Yeah. Big mistake.
And again, that's what everyone said. It was like, why have you got her there? Like, you're Tamar Braxton, you're doing this big tour or whatever. Why the fuck is she here? Like, of all people. Yeah. And she's on stage for a little bit going, yeah. Like, just making noises and shit. Can you turn the lights off? Can you turn the lights off? And then there's footage of her, like, trying to fondle this woman backing singer. The woman's like, get off me, get off me.
Yeah.
Anyway, back in stage, yeah, they say she come in saying, why didn't no one let me perform? I got, why won't no one let me play my music? and Tamar's like, oh no, it was just for like the twerk section or whatever that you were supposed to come. And then she's like going at it, and then her backing singer says, oh no, we didn't mean to cut you out or whatever. She punches him in the nose, and then allegedly punches him again, and he's bust his nose and his teeth is all mashed up, and like now she's doing videos like she doesn't know what she did wrong. And everyone's like, well, Tamar, why would you do this? Like, you self-sabotage because you want to be on the shade room, people are saying?
No, that is unfair.
Because she wants to be, still kind of hood, or whatever.
I rebuke
and then Krishan's like, oh, they use me for clout. And now Tamar's like posting her new gig saying, #clout master. Calling herself the clout master, saying that, like, look how much I'm working, I must be clouting off all these people.
No, they're victim shaming.
Yeah.
How on earth is it acceptable that the help dares to open their mouth and speak? Like, excuse me, you're a backing? And you think you have a say?
He was, he basically, remember when Patti LaBelle did her pies or whatever, and there was a fat guy who did a video and he's like, Patty's pies, and he's eating it and he's singing and going, Lord Jesus, this is amazing, or whatever. So he got famous off of that.
Yeah.
But obviously he's a backing singer for like big people.
Yeah.
So he's also her best friend. So everyone's like, oh, okay, so he was, whatever. But yeah, she just punched him in the nose twice, apparently.
Best friend or not? Backing? Not a singer.
Standing in the darkness.
Imagine being introduced to the likes of the elite, prestigious Krishan Rock.
Past backing singers. No offense to you, I've never sung back up, but we need you. We need you.
You can see where, if we don't focus and hone in.
I'm recording backing back.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That's Krishan motherfucking Rock.
That's what she said. Krishan motherfucking Rock. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, bitch?
Imagine.
She might as well just say Zeus Network, because really that's all we know her for. And getting done out by Blueface on Instagram. Live, of all things.
Yeah. Oh,
and now she has a child.
Huh? Was she a child in that video?
No, she has a child.
Oh
she
God.
Has a child, and yet she's at concerts punching gay guys in the face.
Of course.
Because, she's Krishan Rock.
My baby got it.
My baby got it.
Wait, didn't... I'm sure Blueface assaulted the guy that did the video, that music video. I'ma take Blue Baby.
Oh, I ain't seen that.
Ain't you? Yo, hold on a minute. Yeah, Tom Holland.
With his,
I'm sure. Hang on.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Spider Boy.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Hang on.
Clout goblin. he's gobbling that clout.
She done a music video.
Put your ones in the air, if you clout goblin.
Oh shit! It looks like Krishan went to jail for punching up the guy.
That's what everyone was saying.
4 days ago.
To jail. You can't be assaulting people.
It seems like Krishan Rock cannot go a single day without causing major drama in the industry, and this time she might have crossed several lines. We all know how Krishan Rock gets handsy at times. That girl loves to fight, and she definitely knows how to. All she doesn't know is when to stop, or when not to do it. And that was the issue in this situation too. We mean, she has had a fair history of throwing punches even when she was on the show with the other girls.
Get the fucking point.
This far. assaulting her friend James Wright, who was one of the people who organized the whole show. If that wasn't bad enough, she wasn't even apologetic about it after she got called out. And this is when Blueface decided to chip in and enjoy
I didn't know
all
he
that was
chipped in.
going on. Because Krishan is facing lawsuits and might be going to prison. There's a lot of drama here, so buckle up and let us tell you all about it. We are going to be talking about how Blueface clowned Krishan Rock after finding out that she's going
I
to
can't listen to this.
Guys, do you guys like these AI news things? Would you like a Vexxed version of that? Because I swear to God, some of these be getting like 250,000 subscribers. And I don't know if people just don't realise they're AI. But yeah.
I didn't. Was that voice AI?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So people would just be like, they're loving it. Yeah, that's easily done, guys. Because we used to have a blog.
Yes, true.
Yeah, we were a news thing on Instagram and all that for a long time. Pandemic. Yeah, during the pandemic. But that's a lot of,
A lot has changed.
a lot has changed.
Some things never change, though.
Yes.
Manifest destiny!
Now goblins.
In the back, just.
Gremlins, do you remember them?
I do. Don't get them wet and don't give them food.
Yeah.
Sounds like something else.
Sounds familiar. Okay, next topic is good old legendary couple. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Their secrets revealed by assistant of 30 years in exclusive interview with Tasha K.
Mm-hmm.
The infamous Tasha K.
Yeah.
The drunk Tasha K.
Inebriated.
The inebriated. That's what
Tasha K.
the inebriated one.
The DUI avoiding.
The swerve, bitch, swerve. Oh, that's her.
Woo! Yeah.
So, this is like, What do you think? Because I think we've got some intel loading on the specifics.
I think. Well, I don't know. This is all going to come out really fragmented, but I don't know. It's possible he did do it.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, if you fuck someone, I tell you who to fuck.
The Dwayne one?
Yeah.
So
no,
guys,
Jada. When he smashed her face in.
Oh, right. So allegedly, guys, this guy, Bilal, is doing an exclusive interview, and he worked with them for 30 years.
Okay.
So back to Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
He's saying everything, because he's saying, I've just been used. They get a lot of people up in mix-ups that you wouldn't believe. They're hiding quite like fishy stuff. And he said they were friends. I think he's even named and pictured in Will's memoir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so one of them. So he's real, like reliable, shall I say?
Yeah.
So he's done. I ain't seen it because it's $12.99 on Tasha K's website, and the Vexxed Uncensored budget it wasn't approved. They said we will not be funding that.
They did on this shoestring.
Yes, we don't. They said we don't fund alcoholic, tendencies in addicts. We don't enable addicts.
No. It's not good.
Unless it's the good gun, G. But so he said mad shit. Like every person who works for them has to go to rehab. Doesn't matter if you're fine, perfect. Well, they should hope you're fine, but you have to go to rehab.
What for?
They'll pay for
Substance and alcohol and things.
Just like a proper rehab. They'll send you to rehab for a month before you start the job. Period.
Before you start the job.
Mm-hmm. They're like, we'll send you away.
Yeah.
And blah blah. And you would think, okay. Is that just celebrity? Like, that's strange, but would you do it? Most likely, yeah, you would. Yeah. If they're paying you a nice bit of money to be their executive assistant or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, what he's saying us about is, so if they want to set you up, meaning you're going to see some shit working for them, and if they want to set you up to make sure you don't say shit, what they're going to do is also give you their credit card one day and say, go and like get what you need for the job and blah blah blah, like get yourself some clothes, just like get ready. So you're like, oh my god, yeah. So you go in, they report the card stolen. They report the card stolen, and they tell the people, yeah, we had to put her in rehab. We had to put her in rehab, she was fucked up.
Oh my god.
Make-A-Wish Foundation type shit. So you're there like, what the fuck?
A proper stitch?
All I did is go on holiday for a month and go and buy some bits from Primark.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Apparently they do that, so you won't know that Jade is a big old lesbian. Allegedly.
Allegedly, of course.
Who cares? Everyone knows that anyway. And that Will's a flip-flopper.
A flip-flopper.
He deals with both, he's a big old guy, as they call him. So, look, it's one of them things where they're stating the obvious and they're just confirming it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So the big thing was, he said on set one day, right? I don't know what, I can't remember which set. I'm thinking All of Us, because Dwayne played in that and Will produced it.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, they're like, Will Smith to set, and he's nowhere.
Yeah.
10 minutes roll by, they're fucking with this Bilal, because they're like, you're responsible for him on set, so where is he?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. He's calling his phones off. He's like, what the fuck? He never does this, right? So he's going back. He's like, whatever. Goes in the dressing room, no one's in there. He's like, shit. He's thinking, what about Dwayne? So he's also responsible for Dwayne. So he went and got Dwayne's key. Dwayne Martin's key for his dressing room, and opened up the dressing room.
Yeah.
And he said that Will Smith was allegedly bent over a sofa, and Dwayne Martin was performing anal sex on Will, and to quote Bilal, he said he was murdering him. He was killing him. He was murdering him. He was murdering him.
Oh, no.
I love it. I fell over just for the delivery and just for the frankness of it. He said he was murdering him.
Was killing it.
So
Best friend.
yeah. So he said, obviously, look. He said, look, they've been this has been the case for a long time. He said, Will's bought Dwayne properties and hid it behind trusts, from houses to nightclubs to anything he wanted. Cars and a lifestyle. And everyone's saying, because Dwayne Martin ain't really been in much for many years, and he maybe had one or two sitcoms that were promoted by Will and had something to do with Will.
Yeah.
So they're like, Anyway, he said Bilal back in the day, was like on this All of Us set, and he was doing something else in their business, like whatever. And Will calls him one day, or the assistant calls him and said, oh, Will wants you to go and do what you do for him, for Dwayne on All of Us. And he's like, but I'm busy doing this stuff. It's more obviously, this is my main shit now. I haven't worked for you in that way for a long time.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay. And then they call back and say, Will said it's not a request.
Oh.
So he's like, fuck's sake. So he drops all of that shit and goes to All of Us.
Yeah.
So he's basically essentially over time found out Will just wanted him there to spy on Dwayne Martin. Because Dwayne Martin apparently is a cheater. He cheats on Will. He cheats on Will. And this kind of makes sense because Lisa Ray, the actress in All of Us, and everyone knows who Lisa Ray is, she was married to the premier of Turks and Caicos, who's the president basically, and she was the first lady of Turks and Caicos at one point.
Yeah.
So Dwayne Martin became friends with her husband, and suddenly her husband was never around anymore, getting more drunk, allegedly, just being a bit of a mess in their marriage, and like weird stuff was happening. So she eventually found out
Dwayne was giving her the pap.
Leading her husband astray with women's and who knows what. And then they split. And then he even got fighting with, I think he was dethroned, like, from his job for something later on, embezzling or something, allegedly.
What happened to those good old days where politicians and celebrities and that, they went into the sinful pedo shit? Yeah. They were just like embezzlement, in bed with the mob. And
he said that Will was also with Benny Medina.
Yeah.
He's in the credits of Fresh Prince. He's like a music manager. I knew him as, but before that, I'm guessing I know he's a producer. He was more in the acting and shit. So apparently, he said he witnessed Will and Benny meeting one day on set in front of everyone, and obviously it's a closed set.
Yeah.
The way they would greet each other was by kissing
on the mouth.
Yes, and that no one reacted or was like odd. And he's like, I'm a street guy from Philly, and Will, like, I'm not used to him doing that or whatever. Yeah. And over time, he just got used to it.
Oh, wow.
But there was always that rumour of his ex-wife, Will Smith's ex-wife, Trey's mother, walking in on Will giving fellatio, allegedly, to Benny back in the day when he was doing Fresh Prince. So there's that. And then there's the fact that Will caught Jada allegedly, this is all Bilal, you can watch the interview. But he walked in on Jada fucking Mark Anthony on the couch because they had Hawthorne, the TV show, together. Mm-hmm. And apparently he's fine with that shit when he's there or in the house or around.
Oh, but like a cuck situation.
Yeah, but not, or even involved, but not like what? I didn't know this. You're keeping this from me.
Oh, right.
You're on TV with all this chemistry, and people are like, whoa, with the sex scenes, because they're like a bit
Raunchy.
passionate. Like, critics were saying that. And yeah, he walked in on him allegedly, and Will smashed the fuck out of Jada's face. She had to get her cheekbones whatever the fuck in her home in a makeshift hospital to keep it away, because he fucked her up allegedly.
Yeah.
So there's loads, but that's all I can spit out right now.
I'm concerned.
And who cares if they're what? I don't get it. Maybe I do get it because they're like the Jay-Z, Beyonce type thing, always have been. But like, who gives a fuck if they're bisexual? Like, I don't get why all of this. But then I'm like, no, they've made plenty of money off of it.
Yeah.
Just off the mystery of it. Like, they all know. Everyone knows. I feel like they just have to play up the game because you're gonna buy their book, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna wonder, you're gonna listen to the August Alsina shit and the this and the that, and they're gonna go, do you know what I mean? And sit in interviews and just play dumb because it makes money.
It's a sad affair.
And there was something about someone dying as well at some point, connection to Will Smith type shit. But that's more in to do with back in the day and studios. Like, people don't understand. Like, studios owned kind of actors back in the day.
Yeah.
Just look back to Marilyn Monroe and stuff. Like, shit ain't really changed. Like, they would, back in the day, Warner Brothers and all that, back in the day, would be like, yeah, pay for the plastic surgery, pay for the... Be as perfect as possible, please. You're a product to us. And they'd control their weight, their hair colour, everything. But that's not told to us. They're like, oh, I'm a famous actor. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
No, it's like, they owned you. Nah, I didn't know that change. Who said that change?
I tell you, one sad and unfortunate pattern that seems to be arising
He's
here.
refilling the drinks, guys.
Yes.
He's not an alcoholic.
One...
Give it up for Christmas. No, I'm joking.
One pattern that I have noticed is whenever and wherever a civilization manifests its destiny, you just can't get away from the byproduct of slavery, enslavement and captivity.
People love slavery.
Yeah, I think it may just be an instinctual thing.
Slave?
No,
I couldn't. I mean, I thought to myself, rich enough, would you have help? Yeah. For sure. But would I consider them like lower B, like worker bees or like slaves?
Absolutely. No. Absolutely.
No. I got to like you to hire you if you're in my house.
Eventually.
If you're doing anything to do with... I got to be able to be around you, more like a colleague, but yeah, you do work for me, obviously. But like...
Eventually, you'll have to tell them, shut the fuck up. Or get the newspaper, whack them around the head.
Whack them around the head.
Remind them who they are. Imagine, you wake up...
I'll just dock their pay. I'm joking.
You wake up one morning, catch them on the sofa, balls or titties hanging out, spliff, dribble coming out their mouth, and they're watching porn.
Some people do that. They party with their assistants and shit. I wouldn't do that. It's like, okay, people coming over, get out of the house. You know, goodbye.
Clean up and don't be seen. See you Monday, that's generous.
You know?
I say, you clean this fucking gaff without anyone seeing you.
Be fucking starting. We got the ring camera on. I've got 5 of them just in the kitchen. You know?
I know where I left that money.
Imagine.
Leave like a little sock in a certain position. But like, you've been up there, ain't you? You thieving brokey.
You thieving.
In fact, all these extra words, just take a leaf out of Krishan's book.
We'll just wait for him to do something bad on the ring camera and then blackmail them with it and say, you're my slave now, Rich. You're my slave.
Indentured servant.
We're giving him tips. Abolish slavery, abolish.
Tip of this dip. Yeah. Let's go next topic, because this is just ridiculous. It was like an explosion of shit this week. Yeah, and there's too much to say about Will and Jada, and there's just not enough time to say it.
Not in this world.
Yeah, but you know, it's shocking that we're actually living through such a pivotal.
The end times.
We are living through the end times.
Yes,
the United Kingdom has had its first king in almost 99 years, 98
nonsense.
Years. Yeah,
out of the Westminster.
Yeah, just stop. We're going to stop these holding. We're going to stop this. We're going to do it.
Not stop child trafficking. Stop the cigarettes, because the 14-year-olds are getting hold of them, and this is just get on with down in the civilized society. Shut up.
Yeah. When he was born, 7-year-olds were drinking ale and smoking tobacco.
Oh yeah,
and
especially them posh lot, they love to give their kids a drink. Don't ask me why. They love to give them a drink. Have a little bit of that, Sufi. It's just for Christmas.
Ah, fuck him. Snoop Dogg.
Oh, schmuck 'em.
Snoop Dogg.
King Smoke, they call him.
King Smoke. King who?
King Smoke, he said. Because he said he smokes 150 a day.
That's not even impressive. That's just a whole bunch. That's a whole bunch of headaches.
A whole bunch of dependency.
A whole bunch of, not that I would know, but I've been told that being high from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep.
Because some people can't even, like, say they smoke in the morning, they can't go the whole day. It knocks them.
Yeah.
Other people can smoke one. It's like, oh, okay, cool. They start work. They do their thing, come off work. They smoke one to chill at home. And maybe one before bed if you're lucky. And that's life. It's not like 150 a motherfucking day. Like what?
I've known some people to have made terrible decisions whilst being high the whole day. Like, the later you meet them in the day, the more and more disorientated and disjointed they are. It's like...
Yeah. If you can't handle it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Just not when you're meant to be functional.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't do it, if you're not a don like that, you can't,
You better not.
magic yourself, manifest yourself into one. It just won't work.
But it did cause a bit of a ripple, I think. There's some other rappers that followed suit shortly after.
It's an agenda.
Yeah, I think I had to turn my phone off, but I think Meek Mill also came out of the woodwork.
I just moved to an island.
Would you?
Yep. I'll just go to Holland. Back to Holland.
Yeah. Well, sir.
Ja, zo gaat het. Welcome me back.
Klop, 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 klop.
Get me clocks out,
That's racist.
And coffee and smoke. Every day. Every morning before work. Yes. That's the future.
The closest I can do to that is like the Russian kind of Eastern. The Russian, I like to smoke the vodka.
Oh, imagine. Oh, don't. Like a hooker. Vodka smoke. They're going to do that soon. Coin that.
Vodka smoke. Copywritten.
Like a vapor.
Yeah.
Put any alcohol in it and you breathe it in like oxygen and you're like, huh? Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe it's...
Do you know what? That will
straight to the brain.
The pharmaceutical companies would love it.
You could just tone it down maybe. Yeah, who knows? Let's not give him ideas. Right, next one's deep. Because we spoke about these two. It's Kiki Palmer. Mm-hmm. And that guy she's with, Darius.
Yeah.
So she filed a restraining order on him out of nowhere and submitted to the court stills of video from my home of him battering the fuck out of her. Battering the smithereens out of her. She said he broke into her home. Like, he'll break into her home. She's on the phone in the room to her mum or something. And he'll break into her home. She will not know who's there. And he'll stand at the door listening to her conversations. And then burst in and go, bitch, what the fuck you just say? She's like, what? And he's dragging her down the stairs and flipping her over the couch and all sorts of shit. And the video, obviously they have the video, but people could only get hacked. Hack the stills or whatever. I don't know how, or leak them. And bad. So... Yeah. So I guess she's been abused for a year, her mum says, or more.
Is this off the back of the whole Usher issue?
They're relating it to that, saying we were like, oh, we just said that one thing, and apparently no, he was obviously abusing her.
He was doing that beforehand.
Yeah, and then the mum on the phone call was like I see what he's done is recorded, so he's mad. He's been recording phone calls with the mother on the phone. Or just conversations of them lot on the phone talking. Yeah. And there's one of that situation where the Usher thing happened. Yeah. And the mum's on the phone to Darius saying, why are you mad for? Why are you jealous for? Usher's gay. What I tell you this week? This week is just been something else. She's like, Usher's gay. But he's a friend. He's a family. Like, what are you mad for? Why are you beating up my daughter more? It's like this. He's cut it, a certain way. But it's like, so everyone's like, oh Lord, here we go. So there's that. And obviously that's the Diddy rumours. Like, there's just been, things, I guess, confirmed in weird, secret, exposed. Like, you can't make that shit up. Mm-hmm. And Kiki Palmer's mum's been in the industry for 20 years. She's been managing for more than 20 years in the industry. They are their family friends, so why would she say that if it weren't true?
It's true.
So it's just one of them things where they're seeing people maybe market their, certain parts of themselves, making money, people feel duped, or I don't know what it is. But it's got something to do with money. I don't think it's about what their actual sexuality is, unless they're just like not comfortable with themselves. And no one can fix that.
Yeah, no one can.
But if it makes money, stay straight. I guess is what they're doing. Do your thing.
Society.
Behind the scenes, It's only because they're famous. People give a fuck. So it's weird. But so yeah, Keke Palmer and Darius.
Society should really ask itself, why is it funny to batter the help, but it's not to batter the missus?
Not to batter the missus. Pardon me. This ain't the 20s. Oh, the 20s. There's someone probably upstairs doing
No. This is no laughing matter.
Funny. This is just like, reality that is so common still. And, culturally, it's a whole nother thing.
Stellas and a vest.
Trees is normal, and they come here and live here, and everyone here is like, what the fuck? It's like, they published an article the other day at BBC or something, and was like, the Pakistani community are marrying less cousins. And I said, what? Where do you get these statistics from? The Pakistani community are marrying less cousins this year. I said, what the fuck is this? Yes, it's true. But do you have to do what are you doing? Like, did you have to do that? It was just unnecessary.
You don't have to, but you can do.
They did it. They're like,
if it can be done.
Less inbreds in the Asian community this year. Celebrate, clap.
Next to incest, that is the epiphany of selfishness. Because
keep it in the family.
Yeah, we're keeping everything in the family. Yeah. And then their eyes.
And then you don't have to sell a dowry. You don't have to do as much to please your cousin or your brother. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oi, brother, marry your daughter to my son. Literally, that's what they're doing. They don't. Usually, to another family, they've got to pay money, give gold or some shit. It's a dowry, innit? But.
And then they kind of wonder when they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
Got one long leg, one short.
The wives are being shoved into box rooms and their passports took and start clean the house, bitch.
Yeah.
You're my wife.
Do you remember that plot where the lady murdered her husband and then tried to take off? She got caught in India. It was a whole big deal.
And they were like, give her back to her husband. It's like, oh, this piece of paper is going too far. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, this is human trafficking. Like, if he's beating her and making her clean the house all the time, like chained up or some shit. Yeah, it's wrong to raping her whenever he feels like there's a problem, Yeah. Fuck that marriage certificate.
Yeah.
Humans. That is like weird. The things people keep to, because that's her husband. It's like,
that's my man.
This is what I say. I don't blame people for not going legal these days because it's just like common law. Be common law at this point. Or have a ceremony. Be like the gays and do a ceremony.
Be like the gays. The Church of England.
They had it right.
Church of England is signing off on it. They're saying they can do it.
I'm not saying my school pastor was a lesbian, but she gave off big les vibes.
Oh, Butch Lesser.
Bless her, And again, that's Church of England. They do have female pastors, and in some Christians, in quotations, don't believe in that stuff. Like, you can't be a woman and, they have, speak from the Holy Spirit.
No,
you're a life.
The help.
Insane, like,
the help. Talking.
You came from my rib. Like, all of that. They're just crazy. So, same people that talk to animals. There's zero empathy and compassion.
This is not going. This is not making the public cut.
Murdering them. We're killing them. We're murdering them. That's going to be the meme of memes. I can't.
Say what was that?
That's got to be my ringtone. Murder.
From the back.
I've got to see the full. Someone needs to leak the full interview. I've just seen snippets of it. Do you know what I mean? It's not on YouTube yet, so she's going to milk that on her website for as long as possible. That's like the new Kim K sex tape. She's a smart bitch. Cardi B was going to forgive her debt. Did you see that? Really? She almost got duped, yeah.
Oh, shit.
She did the crying. I
ain't got no money. Didn't she try to take off?
I think she set that up. I don't think she went. She just pretended to Africa.
Yeah.
Nigeria or something.
She's trying to do a Dave Chappelle.
Nigeria now. She's wearing like, the garb, traditional garb, tricking people.
Yeah.
And she's in Atlanta.
Georgia. Georgia.
But yeah, if you pay $12.99, $12.99 on their website, let us know what else happened.
Yes, please. Murdering them. Murdering them.
Kill it.
Clout Gremlin.
Clout Gremlins. Speaking of Clout Goblins.
Clout Goblins.
Sexy Red is pregnant.
Yeah.
He's having a Clout Goblin.
Not the unborns.
Oh no, not the unborns.
Nah, fuck it.
God forbid.
Why are they special?
But raising, nepotism, that's her job. It shall be its.
Do you know what? Earlier on, I put my head down and I was giggling to myself.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about Sexy Red. And
a mess.
you know Pound Town? My pussy pink, my booty hole brown.
She's just from the gutter of gutters.
But I was thinking to myself, imagine if she actually said, my pussy's brown, my pussy's brown, my booty hole pink.
Oh, that would be revolting, even more revolting, I think.
Oh God. But that does single out people out there that their pussies aren't pink and their booties ain't brown.
Yeah, they're like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? They're like, do we need to know that? Or is this, what's happening here?
Yeah.
But that's her thing. That's what she does. She's a Clout Goblin.
Clout Goblin. She finally has got her own, movie out there.
I'm not surprised.
It's not a movie. It's nowhere near like the Man of the Year's production.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it's really kind of
3G, yeah.
It's not ain't great. I wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's a thumbs down. But yeah, she's going on stage pregnant with the nerve, and people throwing bottles at her. She's walking off stage, obviously. But
was people mistaking her for Young Thug?
Maybe, because I can kind of see how that could happen.
It's gotten real quiet for Young Thug, though.
Well, I saw some update for his case. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've heard.
It looks like the sentence is going to be over 9,000.
Yes. You ain't never get it out. All your children will be imprisoned after you until the time runs out. Imagine if that was the law.
Well,
if your father died in jail.
North Korea. North Korea.
North Korea.
Yeah, they
like our bloodlines around here.
Yeah. They say, oh, okay. Okay.
China just can't kidnap you back to the country. They don't care. They read that.
Vacations.
An operative.
It'd be like vacations.
He gets snatched.
Oh shit! Plot twist.
Yeah.
Plot twist. All of the numerous tourists with the cameras, they're actually looking for
spies.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Can we take a picture of you? And you're like, why? Why?
Imagine,
just because.
Oh my God.
And all the while they're like, scanning the face and.
Imagine you peacefully walking, and they just pow, turns, take a snap of you, and
run off. It's mine.
Oh shit!
Just capturing a piece of your soul every time.
Oh.
Until you take the final click and you're dead. That's so they say. That's
Shit. What was that
poetry.
Topic? What was that topic?
It was Sexy Red on stage being pregnant and dodging bottles.
Yeah, that's why it fizzled out. That was just really lip filler because for some strange reason, it's not even a strange reason. I was scarred. I was scarred.
That's funny.
I was scarred.
Scarred
with that imprint on my mind.
Yeah, she needs to pay for my therapy.
Yeah. I'll be accepting $75 PayPal from the
Venmo
from the brown pussy.
She's like, brown pussy crew. The beauty shit.
Yo. Okay. Well, we've gone from brown pussy to rich pussy.
Okay.
Now, of course,
you actually do.
Yes, you do. So, next topic: Cassie sues Puffy.
Yes.
Are we going with Puffy or are we going with P Diddy or Puff Daddy?
He wants to be called Brother Love.
Brother Love.
Yeah, he can get called Gel Bay.
Gel Bay.
It's gonna be someone's Gel Bay.
Oh my God, what am I supposed to do?
Well, people said he won't mind that, but Cassidy's suing him for 30 million.
That's my cellmate.
30 mils.
We up in the cellmate.
Is that enough for 10 10 years of abuse, 30 million.
10 years of abuse, 30 million.
The things that he made her do, bruv. Oh my word. He used to make her have sex like with male prostitutes. And I dress up like in masquerade uniforms and like she'd have to oink like a pig and like do This isn't funny, obviously. So, yeah, he used to do shit like that. And like got her on drugs and ketamine and all sorts of shit. Got her drunk every day, obviously. From 19, he was 37, I think. And then, because she was Ryan Leslie's artist, obviously.
Yeah.
And she dated him. And then he came along and most likely allegedly intimidated Ryan Leslie into, her contract and his girlfriend.
That's my man.
He likes to threaten people, Kid Cudi's car got blown up.
Is it?
Yeah, so she said that he threatened because she, after they broke up or had a break or something, she started seeing Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
And he threatened her to blow up his car.
Yeah.
I think a few months later, his car blew up in his driveway.
Oh.
And now we know, because he's confirmed for a publicist, yeah,
it's true.
Case. So he used to do shit like that. She'd have to go back with him. It's like really twisted shit. Rape her. I think she broke up with him once, so he broke into her house and raped her. What else? He has so much. It's in like a 32-page thing, like lawsuit, and I ain't read it. But 30 million. He allegedly offered her 10 behind the scenes, and she's like, no.
Yeah.
She's gonna write a book, but Kim Porter died when Kim Porter was writing the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Albie Shaw, who's Quincy's dad, real dad, P. Diddy's not even his fucking dad. I'll get into that later, because in my Vexxed moment, because that makes no sense. So Albie Shaw spoke up when Kim Porter died and said like some stuff. Albie Shaw went into a coma for 2 months.
Really?
Yeah. All the while P. Diddy's like playing father to Quincy at the house. The stuff.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, what? And the twin daughters, and the one who looks like him is also Kim Porter's son. So it's like sick. Yeah. Anyway, so today she settled.
Mm-hmm.
She took the money. He offered the full amount. She took it.
And we're not going to get to know
the rest.
Yeah.
Because he would have had to go to trial. This is civil, but that's easier to win in the civil case for this stuff.
Yeah.
Then the DAs could decide, okay, well, this is all criminal, so we're going to prosecute him. That can still happen. I think that's why she's done it and just got 3 times the amount she originally wanted.
Yeah.
Now she can pay for security for the rest of her life. She's going to fucking need it. I reckon she's paid a lot. And her husband now, they've got a kid together or whatever. They've paid a lot, I reckon, for security.
Yeah.
His statement was like, I wish her family the best and shit like that. And I was like, oh, Lord, he's bringing up the family. It's just one of them. So, but when TMZ said that there's a secret NYPD investigation, I said this months ago about the FBI.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently this is a connection to Kim Porter. This is in connection to a lot of things, Cassie, all sorts of stuff. And that's why she didn't go the prosecuted route, because that's what you would do first.
Yeah.
It's because it already has been.
It's blocking a bigger investigation.
Yeah. And the music contracts and the young guys and all of it, you can only imagine. We've all heard the rumours, but we've had some shit confirmed. So
I didn't watch the video, but I stumbled past something where Justin Bieber is calling Diddy's name about some things.
I shouldn't laugh.
50 Cent to wade in at some point this week.
It's grooming, it's all sorts of shit.
But basically, by the sounds of things, bitch, you better not put paper to pen. Bitch, you better not put paper to pen.
You better shut that bitch up.
I
doubt it included an NDA, which is one thing, but she's gone and she's been paid now. Like, if there's a criminal investigation, then that's happening anyway.
Yeah.
That's their time to do that. They want to get him right, because the Tupac shit's happening. I've heard a recording now, interrogation of Keefe D explaining when P. Diddy hired him.
Oh, right.
Not just him, but to a room full of Crips, like.
Yeah.
Who wants to fucking I'll do anything for his head, basically.
I'll even suck a dick, and with a smirk on his face.
He's like, right now. There's women who have walked in on him giving I can't really remember the artist names, male artists he signed, giving him head to get a contract.
Wow.
And then women have been bullied and beaten up and crazy shit. So I feel like it's going to explode now, which is the only thing is, the only reason I've been seeing his shit down my timeline, unfortunately, is because of gigs. So I support gigs and I like gigs usually, but on this setting, I'm like, hold on a minute. Because in London, they were just here a few days ago for a week doing a whole Giggs associated performances and like shit like that. Because Pete Giggs put out his album, and then Diddy has put out his now.
Okay.
So this was like his London extension of promoting that.
Yeah.
And then these allegations come out, so I'm guessing they left.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the only thing I'm like, this ain't a good look for Giggs. Like, just he wouldn't know, most likely, because he's just British. He gives a fuck. He probably don't give a shit or heard it. But it's like, yeah.
I can only assume that Giggs already knows where he stands with
because I think he's been over there for a long time, innit? So he's like doing the album or whatever, and I'm guessing you never know. You know them artists when someone goes over there, like, I'll stay in one of my mansions.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You never know how long or how close people are, or if it's just business. But no, I think it's we're friends, you know.
Well,
But hey, did you used to throw them white parties? Every celebrity was at them.
Exactly.
Innit?
So,
everyone.
Oh dear.
I think the baby just said he met Beyonce at one of P. Diddy's parties.
Really?
Or around his house.
Yeah.
So, you know.
The plot thickens.
They best friends. Next topic is Netflix doing Squid Game's reality show. I saw the trailer. Sorry guys, my throat is a little bit dry.
I haven't seen the trailer, but my first thought is just leave the show alone.
It looks cheap.
Why appropriate it?
You know what I mean? No one dies, so it's not even exciting.
Exactly.
That's the point.
There's Takeshi's Castle, there's Wipeout, there's Ninja Warrior. There's all sorts of things that's already happening. That why do we need Squid Game?
What did they win in Squid Games? What's the money?
Wasn't it like 30 million pesos or something?
Pesos. So imagine if they transferred that yen or whatever. Oh no, it's Korea, is it?
Yeah.
Japan? I don't know. Sorry guys, I don't know.
Is it Japan?
I don't know.
Probably.
Because it's a Netflix thing, I don't know which country's the source. Like, I never watched it. I never watched it. So, Korean.
No, I'm just saying Korea, the current state of Korea only exists because of...
Well, South Korea's alright, isn't it?
Well,
that's where Samsung is, and like, you know, where they're democratic, and you know, they've got the K-pop artists, and the North is like they're eating frozen potatoes. While Kim Jong-un is building new statues and buying firearms.
As you do. Apparently, a lot of the counterfeit banknotes is...
Allegedly.
Yeah, not surprised. If you've got all the chemicals over there, you just...
Apparently their drugs is bigger sales than the guns.
Really?
Yeah, North Korea. That's how they're feeding their fat bellies. At the High Council. Well, the rest are skin and bone.
No, the unwashed masses.
They only turn the lights on in the streets when tourists are there, otherwise they've got to live in darkness.
Really?
So if you go over there, even if you're the only British person in the city at that time, all the lights are on just for you. It's the Truman Show. And they're taught how to be around tourists, and they have to like do it, otherwise it's punishment. I swear, so it's the Truman Show. It's insane.
Them and their mama's going to jail.
Because the state owns everything, because it's communist or whatever. So yeah, it's like puppet.
Well, that's what happens when you manifest destiny, and unfortunately it doesn't manifest. You leave behind communist states that are splintered and alienate themselves from the rest of the world.
Was it the UN, innit? Majority of countries said for Cuba, the sanctions against Cuba to drop.
Yeah. And
the only two I think that said no. I think the US did a veto.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They slapped their hand on the desk.
They said no.
Overruled.
Black bar. There was like 152 countries or some shit are like, fine, like it's been long enough.
Yeah.
Let's have Cuba back in part. It's not a part of the world. Let's get them some electric cars, and let's get the communism out or whatever they're planning to do. But yeah, I don't know.
Let's give them the movement before you know it.
Yeah, let's give them some money again. We might need them.
They've got multicolored hair and they're doing cartwheels in the street. The magical show that is Cuba.
Wizard was the Munchkins. Oh, poor bastards.
Who does Cuba even have a leader? Like, do they have a president?
It's still a Castro of some sort.
Really?
It's got to be the son or... Oh, I ain't even on this one. Yeah, it's got to be the son or someone. Yeah, there's still,
Imagine.
They tried to assassinate as many of them. The US tried to assassinate as many of them as possible, but... Yeah.
They simply couldn't do it.
No. So that Cuban coffee has gone bandy.
I've got the next topic, but I've really got to admit, man, I don't know what happened. What happened? The latest Marvel movie,
Yeah.
It's a big flop.
The
And
Marvels.
I can anticipate this conversation's going to go left. So
Or far right, is it?
far right,
Some
yeah.
would say.
Some will say it will go far right. And
Far right.
what's your opinion? What's your opinion on this?
The Marvels. So, because like, you know, back in the day, it was like, oh shit, when's the next one's coming out? We know they only come out like once every fucking 4 years or some shit. Back in the day, since Disney Plus and stuff, I'm like, how am I meant to keep up with every motherfucking series they now put out, plus the films, to know the difference and all of that crap? Do you know what I mean? It's on an app now, you know? So obviously, I can't remember the last one I saw in the cinema. The last ones I saw in the cinemas were like DC and other films. So
Yeah.
even I haven't paid for like MCU movies in a long time. At least not to see it in person. Maybe a private screening of sorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I feel like people are lost in the story, in like the universe. It's too big now. There's too many players.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 3 girls. You would think with a Barbie movie and stuff, this would be successful, but no, because Barbie's iconic, and this is like comic books, which stereotypically is more a boy thing.
Yeah.
So even on Comic Cons and you know, it's a lot of it's male. So you're marketing a female superhero to males in that market specifically, and then expecting everyone else to jump on board because it's just Marvel. It's Disney.
Yeah.
And it's flopped. It's the biggest flop. Like, what the fuck? So they've spent 200 million.
Yeah.
It's made 30.
Well, that's stupid. Do you know what?
And I have seen it. I've seen it, and it's funny. It's actually one of the funniest Marvel movies. And because it's new, and there's not like, stop watching Guardians of the Galaxy, because that side of it is like, was it James Gunn?
Yeah.
The pedophile.
Yeah.
The pedophile.
Pedophile.
So he works over there with that. So I dropped that out 3 movies ago. So that what's going on. So the whole part of the story I don't know about. Yeah. And you gotta watch all of them, don't you?
Okay.
Sometimes, like the end of fucking Ant-Man will show a bit of like the fucking next Flash was no, that's DC.
Oh yeah.
The next fucking I don't know, whatever. So it's one of them, but it was funny. I think the Indian girl who had the TV show didn't watch the TV show, saw 1 or 2 episodes. She's really great. She's like the best one in it. She's so funny. Was it a competition? I think she won it. She's the best fucking actor in the film. Who knew?
Okay.
Really funny, like natural. It's almost like she's not acting.
Yeah.
I like the one who plays, you know, Marvel, Captain Marvel. I think she's good. And then there's the, you know, another actor, like a more of an unknown. Yeah. And yeah, it was alright.
Okay. Okay.
I've seen worse. So I think they just failed on marketing. But yeah, what do you think?
So I think my genres of movies with like, you know, a 5 female lead cast, I don't know if they still have those kind of cinemas in the UK.
It's just Odeon here now, or you'll have your like, what's the one in Greenwich? Like
The View,
the Picture Box.
Oh, Picture House.
Picture House. So that's like they'll have a few of them across the country, but like we've got Odeon and The View.
Yeah,
that's it. There's no independents anymore, are there? Peckham.
Peckham Cineplex.
By the way, it's so cheap as well.
Yeah, I think it's still $5.99 or $6.99 to go watch a movie.
When I lived there, it was, and that was like what, not even 2 years ago. So yeah, I like that about that.
Some good stuff.
Part of London, but not other things, you know.
But at least
grow the hood sometimes.
If you go there, be prepared for the seats.
Yeah. Don't go about peak time because all the kids that's where they go.
Yeah,
you know, if they're having low money,
it's a good money generator. But yeah.
Keeps them busy.
I don't think they have cinemas where you can go and sit and watch pornos. So,
Lord,
frankly,
no. I mean, probably somewhere up Camden, you know, on the fly, back of the fucking bookstore, one of them ones. So probably, you know, next to the brothel. You have to know if you're security to get into those. But
in a medium-sized room, with 7 men breathing heavily, staring at a screen. Everyone's all hands on thighs. Yeah, steamy.
Who knows what? But you know what? What's them ones in America? Yeah, I don't know if they have them here. It's you go in, it's a recliner seat, like proper separated, and there's a menu, and they come take your order. Press a button. You can drink alcohol. They just bring it to you. Food, whatever you want.
Yeah, I think you can get that at, like Odeon Luke's.
Yeah, because I was thinking IMAX. We have the big, obviously landmark IMAX here.
Yeah,
the round bloody the old school one, still there, isn't it? So yeah, other than IMAX, The View, Odeon. That's it. No special ones. They're not special. America has everything, man. Obviously the crime, but...
Yeah, that was a really misogynistic joke.
I'm pissed that here you can't have no self-defense, you can't have a knuckle duster, you can't have a taser, you can't have a nothing. You can't even have a pepper spray.
No, you can't even have an honourable punch-up anymore.
This is just ridiculous. Like, the UK laws are ridiculous. This is why the criminals come here and love it here.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And they, why, like, it's insane. But then on us, say we were to self-defend our homes ourselves, we've only got us to rely on and a rape whistle. That's literally all that's available. Like, what the fuck is this? So that's why, I don't know, America is starting to feel like, I go in and out with the concept over years, you know. But it's starting to just to have that option as a human being. Like, this isn't like so civilized that we can go without weaponry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
it's true.
not.
It's true.
You know, oh no, but we all have insurance.
Yeah.
Rob me all you want. No, fuck off. Yeah, no. Rich people do.
That free healthcare is actually a curse in disguise, because in the US you get your head blown off, you're gone. That's it. Peaceful, right?
Yeah. Or if you've got the money, they'll do a transplant. They'll do this. In America, you can buy your health.
Yeah.
Here, you can do it too. They just disguise it with the no, but everyone can get that for free. Got to wait a little longer and whatever. No, it's just not available right now.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's just not available. You got to wait 12 months for any referral. That's not sick. You can die.
Yeah. Imagine. There isn't as much guns freely moving around and used freely around here. Poor you get stabbed up close to death. They patch you up, keep you alive. Yeah. Only for you to go and get stabbed up again.
Your face ID.
Yeah. You know? Again. And then, God forbid. Do you know what? Again, because of particularly Florida. And the atrocities that I hear coming out of that place.
Not Florida.
That's
you know where it sounds like really appealing? And I think it's going to be the next, and it's big enough to accommodate it and probably just like flourish because of it. Texas. In America. Not because it's as big as France.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is conservative, a lot of it's not. But like Houston and like Dallas, like places like this apparently are just, people are moving there, spending time there going,
this is alright.
This is it, kind of. Yeah. Now I haven't looked into why maybe all the laws or whatever are different there. Because some are quite strict and then some are really quite livable.
Yeah.
Especially like the defense. Just I don't know. People are just like, okay.
Second Amendment, right?
Might have to take me a trip down at what do they used to call that shit? The Wild Wild West. You know, the Wild Wild West. But
Will Smith was in that.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
He's getting murdered.
He's killing
He's killing me, man. He's killing.
It's disgusting.
Well, we're about to kill some adverts, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for a listening experience like no other? Well, you're in for a treat. It's time to tune in and turn up the volume for Vexxed Radio, where the beats never stop and the music never sleeps. With Vexxed Radio, the party goes on 24/7, streaming the hottest tracks and your all-time favorites directly to your ears. But wait, there's more. We've got something special for all the music enthusiasts out there. You can now search VXD Radio on the radio.net app and website. Yes, that's right. Whether you're at home, at work, or on the go, you can have the rhythm of VXD Radio right at your fingertips. From pop to R&B, hip-hop to jazz, Afro beats, talk radio shows, audible stories, and everything in between, VXD Radio has got you covered. And with the radio.net app, you can access our music channels anywhere and anytime. So why wait? Join the global music community that's making waves with Vexxed Radio. Download the radio.net app or visit our website at radio.net VXD Radio and start your music journey today. Vexxed Radio, music for the soul, now available 24/7 on radio.net. Tune in, turn it up, and let the music move your world.
Introducing the new mini album, Saint Remixed. 7 new remixes and 7 new visualizers. featuring classic standout tracks and unheard vocals from Saint, reimagined into new electro mixes including dubstep, trap, and more. Buy or stream now from all major music stores worldwide including Beatport, iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify now. Don't forget to watch Saint's CGI music video for the new remix Single Time, out now on Vivo.
Welcome back to Vexxed Uncensored with me, Mo Vader.
And me, Saint.
And we are finally in the scandalous, the salacious, the raucous, the... I fucked it, didn't I?
We got to count how many times you fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Just that. See, that would have been the perfect timing for a double tap. A Krishan special. You got the goddamn. You got the goddamn help.
But yes, let's bring in the help.
It's the slanderous, the insatiable, the problematic, the honest, and downright uncensored Vexxed moments.
Yes. So we're in the Vex segment of the show.
Yeah.
This is where, you know, things that vex thy are expressed. And I believe I'm going first this show this time.
Yes, you off this week?
So what has been doing it is indecision and my indecision.
Okay.
So let's say 6 months of close to and borderline misery, and the moment that a decision is made, there's one good day and all of a sudden 360 U-turn. Oh wow, I wouldn't mind staying here. I wouldn't mind, you know, getting on with it and seeing where it goes, and
ending one thing and going to another.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really got me thinking, whoa.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with decision making here? Is the seasons getting to me? What? I just had like 2 shitty days where I thought of taking off. You know, take off. And one good day.
Yeah.
And I'm now like springing my step all whoop-de-doo, let me get involved.
That's what it takes sometimes. Like, I don't know. Even if you think at some point it could end, you do know now you have the decision of whether you continue or don't. Where if you were just carrying on just as you were, it's not the same as you got no power over the situation. Right now, mentally, you like, oh well, I would have motherfucking quit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the mind, the mentality is, really interesting.
It is. It
helps,
is.
You know, sometimes.
It does. PMS? Positive mental. Oh, PMA.
Oh, PMS.
PMA. Positive mental. A bit of that.
Oh no.
Yeah, but mine, it was a doozy. It was a clean cut. Obviously, if you know you're listening in and you sort of decide to go down the rabbit hole, it really could apply to everyone in so many different ways. But in essence, for me, it really questioned like my sense of conviction.
Yeah.
What really makes you tick? What are your reasons?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck your reasons. That don't make you tick.
You've always got the memoir. You've always got Vexxed books.
There we go.
On Amazon.
There we go. I've got my hard copy of Bristol Ridge Gang here. It's available on Amazon. And I'll actually be powering through it tonight.
Yeah, I like it because it's like good story and condensed, but at the same time you think, okay, what's the next one? So we are looking into the next installment of Bristol Ridge Gang in the next year.
Shameless advertisement.
Yeah, man, for sure. Why not?
Hey, we got to there.
The bills don't pay themselves.
My baby gotta eat.
The words of Chris on.
So yeah, that's it. That's my Vex.
Quick and easy.
Quick and easy, you know, a bit.
Right, so I'm gonna start with KFC.
Yes.
So have you seen the new advert?
No.
For their burger, Christmas burger.
Yeah.
So the whole advert is you told us we should do Kentucky Fried Turkey for Christmas, and they were like, but we ignored you. So there's that, and then they're like, the burger is literally just a Zinger burger with this like hockey puck of stuffing on top with cranberry sauce on it, and everyone's like, what?
Wait, what kind of stuffing? Like the British.
Well, they didn't say Paxo on. They didn't say Paxo on the ad, but they missed an opportunity there. Yeah. But yeah, like because Paxo stuff is nice. Yeah. Don't get it twisted now, you know. Yeah, like that. It's quite ugly. If you look at it, it's so ugly. What it makes no sense. It's like a little hockey puck, so it's smaller than the bread and the chicken, and it's just like propped up. They should have made it like a thin, like
Strip.
burger-sized stuffing. That would have been like a chicken and stuffing sandwich.
Yeah.
That's smart. Do you know what I mean? It's like they just do things wrong for like clout. They're clout goblins.
I've got the answer to that one. Cost of living.
Cost of living, they said.
Cost of living, right?
£18 a burger.
Yeah. £18 burger. And all they've done is added like 2 grams of wheat, sage and onion.
2 onion rings if you're Burger King.
Yeah. They're probably scooping it out with one of those mashed potato scoopers from public schools. Just
It's just going to be canned cranberry sauce. Like, what are we paying for here? Because McDonald's have hiked their prices. Now they've had to do a chicken sharer box where you're getting like the nuggets, the fucking strips, the whatever.
Yeah.
For like £24.
So, really?
And it's like, that's not, helping. So that's weird. I just think, why, like, even adverts on television, they're so bad. Like, intentionally bad now.
Yeah.
Because they're clout goblins.
Mm-hmm. Let's see who can do the worst.
Right. And it's a competition. Like, there's a new one with that song, what's it called? Can't remember. It's like a dance song. And it's like a bunch of farmers singing it really badly, like painstakingly, shut the fuck up, turn over. And it's like, what's the point? It's meant to make me want what you're selling, not abhor me to the point where I'm like turning over. But you want to be written about, you want the clout from social media.
Oh, not the clout.
That's what we're in now. This is the world.
Clout goblin.
They're gobbling the clout. Okay, so my next one is Christmas music.
Yeah.
So now's the time, where people start playing Christmas music in shops and whatever, and they're all the classics, there's the classics, the Nat King Cole, the Mariah and so on, and Luther Vandross and Barbra Streisand, whatever. Anyway, so no one's been able to write Christmas music for a really long time.
Yeah.
It's all shit.
Of course.
Everybody's, I think since Mariah Carey has been shit. I think Whitney did one. I don't think it was great. Brandy is bringing one out, but listen, Brandy's like one of the best to ever do it. So I never not like one of her things, but this, no.
It's not working. It's not working, boss.
I know she's Brandy, but it's not like everyone writes a Christmas song. It sounds corny.
Yeah.
But the old greats did it in a way that sounded timeless, so you could play it every year. It was smart, and it's like they don't know how to do that no more. So it's like, stop now. Can we stop the pain?
Arguably.
Oh, I did hear a Tamar Braxton bought one out, but like just now, and it's the only good one. But I think that's written by like Claude Kelly and like some really renowned songwriters.
Well, that's exactly what I was about to say. I was going to say, arguably, the greats of yesterday wrote their lyrics. They felt, they presented their art. So it was, the songs are written and composed in ways that not only is it to the favour of the artist, it's to their strengths. It's, it props up any weaknesses if there are any weaknesses.
Real. Yeah.
But it's not, flip through the database, buy this, or here's your song. Yeah. Get in there and record it, make it yours. Yeah. So when it's yours, it's yours. When you've got to make it yours, it will feel like you're making it yours. It will show in the end product. And
people who are like, oh, well, the songwriters make more than the artists. No, they used to. They used to. When the deals are fair, more fair at least. So like some legendary ones have the old royalty setups and their legendary music, so they can live off them forever. Yeah. Where it's like the newer ones, what have you got really? There's rules, in songwriting, it's disgusting. But if I sat in a studio with one of my producers, an engineer maybe, if you're there from the label, and then like literally like guests, people, I don't know who they are. If a song gets written in that studio, everyone in there gets credit. Okay. So it's like you just stole my get the fuck out. So people don't be clearing their studios, not knowing, going into the business getting robbed just by being in the room. So it's like insane. So it's like, get the fuck out. That's the first thing you know. Clear the studio. Anyone who don't need to be in there don't need to be in there. Yeah. Period. Do you know what I mean? Or if it's a friend, they're not going to take your publishing. They're not going to, So one of them ones. But Christmas music, just stop already, because leave it to the songwriters. Leave it to the songwriters. Whitney Houston was my first example of finding out people didn't write their own songs. Oh, was it? I was like 7, and I was like, huh? She didn't write that. It's like, who wrote it? It's like some random person. And I was like, what? Because she was so good at singing them. Yeah. But I feel like I have another one. Oh, okay. So this is a reverberation from a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I was saying, okay, I'm retired from music technically.
Yeah.
Just means I'm not doing no solo shit. Anyway, so the name's Saint.
Yeah.
So I started music in 2008, right? But I took the name in 2012.
Okay.
It was accorded, so what you do, because I wasn't just in my bedroom. It was because I was working with a producer and it was going to be a situation to be signed. This is a real producer. They do things a certain way, like everything's legitimate. So it was a situation where my name had to, once I had it had to be searched and checked, like to see if anyone in the world through PPL UK, who is my royalty society since like I was 17, they did checks, and no solo artist in the world was called Saint.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, okay. There was one group called Saint, and they're like a very indie, very cliche, satanic rock group. I don't know what that class of genre is.
Yeah.
But groups and solo artists, there's different rules in the industry. Like that's all right, because they're a group. You're a solo artist. Same as the Beatles have the same number ones as Mariah Carey, but she's the only solo artist with that many.
Okay.
It's different. So now, now, like everyone is called that now. Everyone. There's so many coming out all the time, even to the point not no more. My shit's tied up properly now, but like back in the day, I used to have to keep fighting for my like pages and shit. Because some Clout Goblin is coming up behind me trying to be like, no, I want this, and it's like, bitch, this is already mine. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like weird shit. Do you know what I mean? So like anyway, it then exploded when Kim Kardashian named her son Saint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you got to remember, I was saying at one point, despite no music being put out, but they had all my shit for 2 years, was Ryan Leslie. You got to remember, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kanye was the last artist on that label to release through whatever platform he had at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just going to be me that came out, but it was like, yeah, anyway, I'm just saying, just because I'm retired from music, I was still the first registered at least in the UK.
Yeah.
ASCAP, I'm not too sure what year that was, but yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Okay. The word Saint is very hard to trademark because it's like a public general. It's like
cattle dog.
It's like public use. You can't really trademark it, but you kind of can when it comes to certain industries like music, perfumes. It's different. So yeah. Anyway, just had to put that out there. That's my Vexxed moments.
Keep your name out my goddamn mouth.
You know, it's still gonna be on my books and everything else, bitch. So, you know, be careful. Because the moment because mine is just Saint, not Saint Blades. So no, that's my Instagram, all of that. No, it's Saint. My music name is Saint. That's it.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay.
So that's the show pretty much, guys. And look out for something special soon, something a bit different. And also, pre-order my book starting from Amazon. The audio series is starting up again, next month and stuff like that. So yes, let's end this year off nicely.
Fuck you.
We'll be back, guys.
Have you ever wanted your own podcast, solo or with your co-host? Follow us on Instagram at Vexxed Art Brands and send us a message. We look forward to discussing your amazing ideas. You never know what could happen.